What are the desired outcomes for your meetings today?
Just to enhance as I said earlier, to enhance the government's appreciation of the circumstances, to gather more intelligence than we can from an on-the-ground perspective as we seek to execute potential plans. But more than that, just to show solidarity with the community, that we're here, we're engaged, and we're committed. In a place like Whyalla, there is one community that sticks up for one another and look out for one another, and local leaders have to bear a particular brunt in that regard. And between Eddie and the Mayor, I think they're doing that really with a degree of grace and extraordinary fortitude. The Whyalla City Council has been a partner of my government's from the get-go. I think the Whyalla City Council understands how committed we are to this town and the Upper Spencer Gulf more broadly. Mayor Phill and the council has got it tough at the moment because they're on the ground every single day. And I think their leadership has been strong, and we've heard very passionately, enthusiastically advocacy from the council this morning. And the only thing I want them to know more than anything else is we stand with them and that we share their enthusiasm for the future. Creditors not being paid escalates a sense of crisis, but sometimes that overshadows the fact that there are still a lot of people making a lot of money out of the steelworks, including workers themselves getting paid a lot of overtime on the money. The blast furnace is up and running. There is prospects of steel production escalating from this point onwards. So all is not lost. There is an operating steelworks at the moment, engaging a lot of people in this town, producing steel for the country. Right, so there is a viable business opportunity here, and that's what gives us confidence in the future. That being said, if you're running a business and you do work, you reasonably expect to get paid for it. And the fact that there are contractors and businesses on the ground where that is not the case is concerning.
I am definitely reassured that the state government is here for the long haul. They do have plans in place, but as the Premier said, a lot of this depends on a private owner as to his future direction and thoughts of the company. Yes, we do know that steel is being produced again. The blast furnace is operating. There is a cash flow, but yes, it's insufficient at this stage to gradually cover all the outstanding accounts. The best outcome would be for the current owner to be able to trade out of the difficulties, start paying the bills, produce more steel, and then gradually increase employment. We do know that they have plans, GFG, to increase numbers at the steelworks site now that they are ramping things back up, doing a lot of maintenance out there to ensure that the blast furnace continues. I am confident that our government is here with us and they're standing beside our community.
What are your hopes for today? What are your hopes for desired outcomes when it comes to these meetings?
I think to show that the community, that our government is serious, they are genuine, that we as council, yes, we're being criticised by certain elements of the community that we're not leading, we should be doing this or that. We haven't got the magic wand. All we can do is support the government, make sure that we're doing the right thing, communicating with the community, and that is something we are regularly doing to keep the community informed of what we know. And also the fact that the Premier is back here, he's got his cabinet here, they're talking with the local people. They're not just doing it from a laptop or a computer sitting in Adelaide.